Hi again. We're going to now do the Wednesday, May 28th, 2014, 6x6 New York Times crossword puzzle. So let's start off by putting in the obvious, the givens. Now let's look around a little bit. So if we look right here, if the squares only go up to 6, we know that the only way to get to 5 using subtraction is 6 and 1. Okay. It tells us nothing there, tells us nothing there. Up here it does tell us something though. If that's 6 and 1, the only way to get to 11 is 5 and 6. So this is a 5, and that's a 6. Here there's different options. This could be 4, 1, and 1. This could be 2, 2, and 1. So we don't know that yet. So let's look elsewhere. Let's see here. We know that there's a 5 in there. And we know that it's 5. If we divide 5 into 90, we know that the answer is 18. So it's 5, 6, and 3 in there. Okay. That doesn't tell us much yet, though. All right, 5, 6, and 3. Okay. Well, great. If we look down here, this and this, right? We can't have a 5 in here. Nope, you can't divide 5 into 96. You can't have a 5 in here. We know it's blocked, but obviously you're not going to be able to subtract anything to get a 5 if the squares only go up to 6. So we know that this is 5 and 1. And we know that this is 6 and 1. So if that's 5 and 1, then we know that this is 6 and 1. All right. So that means we know some things here now. We know that this is 3 and 2. All right. The only way is 4 and 1 or 3 and 2. Well, it can't be 1s because these are both 1s, so that's 3 and 2. So we know if 4 is in here, so that has to be 4 and 3, so that has to be 2 and 3. Okay, so we have that. Let's see, we have the 4 and 1 there. So if that's, I'm sorry, 5, if we have the 5 and 1 there, so if that's 5, 6, 5, and 1, we know that's 4, 3, and 2. So 4, 3, and 2 multiply to 24. And 24 times what is 96? 4, right? So that's a 4. We know this is a 5 because there's nowhere else to put a 5, right? This is 4, 3, and 2, so 2 has to go there. It can't, there's no 5 in there. This is 5 and 1. This tells us something about up here, right? This can't be 4, 1, and 1, so we know that it's 2, 2, and 1, right? This was 5, 6, and 3, so we know now that that's 4, and that's 3. Okay, so we're cooking right along here. 6, 5, 4, and using subtraction, it could either be 5 and 4 or 3 and 4. Well, it can't be 5, so it's 3. This means our 3 over here goes here, and that's 4. So that's 6. If we look in here, this is now 3, right? There's nowhere else. That can't be 3, that can't be 3, so that's got to be it. We need a 5 and 6 in there. Okay, let's look in here. To use division on a 6x6 square to get to 2, there's only a few things we can do. We can do 6 divided by 3, that would equal 2, but we can't because the 3 is already taken. We can do 4 divided by 2, but we can't because the 4 is already taken. So the only other option is 2 divided by 1, which is available. And we can see exactly where it will go. The 1's there, the 2's there, so we can see that. That means we now know that this is the 5. Remember, this was 5 and 1 down here. The 1's gone, so that's 5, that's 1. And process of elimination, that's 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. So 2 more is 14. If we look in here, we now can see that the only numbers left are 6 and 5, and we know where to put them because the 6 can't go there, so it has to go there. Alright, let's finish up here. So we need a 5 and a 4, right? 1, 2, 3, blank, blank, 6. Means we need a 5 and a 4, so that has to be the 4, that has to be the 5. The 4 is taken there, so that has to be the 5 there. Has to be the 4 there. 6, 5, 4. 6, 5, 4. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 4 is 13. And here, what's missing is the 6. 6 times 5 is 30, times 3 is 90. So there we have it. This was a pretty easy Wednesday 6 square, don't you think? Yeah. Alright, there it is. Thanks. Hope you had fun.